Alrighty, welcome everybody on this beautiful Monday evening. It's time for another deck here on the Mana Symbol channel. So over the weekend I had a wonderful result at the MTGO Modern Challenge playing the 4-color Iceberg Snow Control deck. And then just today I was just relaxing through my day and I realized that Lawson Zandi was streaming the Modern Super Qualifier today. He did not have the greatest of times, but I hung out on his stream with him and chatted through as he was playing his deck, so it was a really good time. Got to keep a cool person company as they were attempting to win at Magic the Gathering. We had chats in between rounds about all sorts of awesome decks. He is guest starring on an episode of the Faithless Brewing podcast this week, so anyone who doesn't check that out yet, please check out the Faithless Brewing podcast. Those guys are phenomenal. They do great work, and they deserve all the views they can get. So I was like, hey, Lawson, I don't know what I'm playing tonight. What am I playing tonight? Pick a deck. Because I had one mildly competitive deck that I wanted to play, and then I had an open slot for my evening. Sometimes you just come up with something neat, and sometimes you don't. In this case, Lawson sent me the Polymorph Indomitable Creativity deck that he has titled Mine. So what we're doing here is we're using the cards Indomitable Creativity, which says destroy X target artifacts and or creatures. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal an artifact or creature card. They put those cards onto the battlefield. Polymorph does something similar. It says destroy target creature can't be regenerated. Its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. That player puts the card onto the battlefield and then shuffles all other cards revealed this way into their library. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a creature token with Dwarven Mine. So this is from the Throne of Eldraine common land cycle. It's a mountain, and it says, when Dwarven Mine enters the battlefield untapped, create a 1/1 red dwarf creature token, and the condition for having it enter untapped is to have 3 other mountains. So if you look at our mana base, it is all fetches and dual mountains. And then we've just got some Teferi to protect that, and what we're going to do is turn that dwarf into an Emrakul, the Aeons Torn. I don't think we have any way to give that haste, so what we're going to do is maybe hit them with silence or some remands or some Teferi bounces in order to keep our opponent's tempo reasonable. This deck should be able to combo as early as turn 3, but possibly turn 4 or 5 consistently. And then post-board, Lawson let me in on a little secret of we're going to bring in Through the Breach and Emrakul, and we're probably going to take out most of our Indomitable Creativities and Polymorphs, as well as some other cards, in order to just sort of transition into an Emrakul Breach deck post-board. So that's what we're firing off for League the First here. I want to thank my wonderful friends Alex and Roy the Boy Passarathanathan for hanging out in the chat with me. And what do you guys think? We're going to have some fun? Eh? You want to have some fun tonight? I think we should have fun. Played some great Magic over the weekend. These guys were hanging out with me riding shotgun all day long as we crushed through the chat. Deck looks sick. It definitely put up some 5-0s before. That's a damn fine opening hand. Does this have everything we need? It does. Okay, opponent mulls to 4. I look forward to 5-0ing. Hey, we don't 5-0 here. We do not. They mulled to 4 and they led on snow-covered island. Well, that's promising. Okay, so Mesa here, we're going to be fetching a Stomping Grounds. And then we're going to be fetching a probably Steam Vents second. Steam Vents or, what's it called? Sacred Foundry? Foundry's probably okay here. We get Steam Vents on the next one. I would rather have blue than the white. Farseek. See if our opponent's onto us. They're not. Assuming that our opponent is going to be on to what we're up to here, we might be playing Teferi next turn and then going to combo after that to try to work through potential counter magic on my opponent's side. But we're definitely well set up to... what is this, Sneck? Okay, so we're against Bant control with a Mult of 4. That's horrifying on their side of things. So we're definitely going to jam a Teferi this turn. Unless, of course, they play their own Teferi here. And especially if they down tick it. They up tick. Alright. So we're going to play our own Teferi here. Possibly bounce their Snake. Yeah, so I think we go land Teferi, bounce your Snake, and then next turn we basically are on lock to get our Emrakul into play. And also bolt their Teferi, because we need to make sure their Teferi doesn't have the 3 loyalty counters. Suppose I could plus my Teferi and then just instant speed Indomitable Creativity anytime I want. I kind of want to go up the card and push them down on tempo. Emrakul's not super happy with Ice Fang Quaddle. It doesn't have Death Touch yet. I think reducing that... No, Zach, opponent... Yeah, I understand. But I'm hoping to kill the Teferi, and even if I don't, it's fine. I can't do it now anyway, so I've got... Yes, I understand. It's going to be a while before that matters. Why can't we just bolt the Sneck? We can. I just want them to spend more mana replaying it, I guess. Let's just plus. I can bring a Dwarf into play at the end of their turn at instant speed. Use that to attack Teferi for 1, bolt it. But I'll put it low enough that I can bring in Emrakul pretty safely. Unless they also have a Jace. That would be bad. I'm not planning on bolting it at the end of this turn. I'm planning on bolting it on my main phase after I attack them. Sure. Dunk. Okay. That is tremendous for us. Uro, also good for us? Yep. Okay. So if I want my dwarf not to have summoning sickness, I gotta do it now. I don't really care. So we're gonna plus Teferi, play a land, bolt their Teferi. And then we should just get to Emrakul them here. To Emrakul for school, man. To Emrakul for school. Astrolabe, sure. Nice 5 permanents. That's going to be super good against my Emrakul. Please play a 6th permanent. Sneck. Yep. Okay. So we can get the mine on the first one. Trigger. We can get a mountain here. I can get a second mine. I guess getting the second mine is like, okay. Why not? Trigger. Cast. Red. Also red, red, red. I got an Emrakul. Cool. Seems pretty Emrakul. I stopped during my upkeep. They probably conceded. Eh? Eh? Okay. Seems legit. Plus Teferi go to combat. Bye, friends. Bye. Worth mentioning, perhaps, that even if they could leave only their Ice Fang in play after my Annihilator 6 trigger, we just Abrade it. So that feels pretty good. Okay, so Creativities and Polymorphs probably out. Emrakul's probably in. Breach. Okay. And then Veil of Summer. Abrade. It's probably one of the worst cards in our main deck. You can play Wear Tear. We don't need Wear Tear. Silence, Serum Visions, Lightning Bolt. These all seem good. I think Rest in Peace is probably the best sideboard card we have left. Or we could just leave in a little bit of combo. There's not a lot of problem with doing that. I think Rest in Peace is like medium strength. I'm not sure about Rest in Peace. I mean, it's either Rest in Peace or like some copies of Polymorph and Indomitable Creativity. Turns out Sanctuary plus Uro. Yeah. I guess it squeezes them a bit on some things. Maybe this one. Lightning Bolt is not great here. I do want some number of Lightning Bolts to deal with their Teferi Time Ravelers, but oh, do I have the correct chat box thing on? I don't. I used it here. Chat box. Chat box. Add. Over there. Twitch chat. Hide. Good. Oh no, I already had it. Good for me. Whoops. Alright, so that's good. This one can go away now. Remove. Yes. I guess I don't have it on this one, so I'll fix that later. But that's fine. Okay. Keep? Sure, why not? So I get to go red, white, and then I don't have a lot to do here. But if I draw any of my other fetches, I'll be fine. They kept their 7. Probably not supposed to keep this. Let's mulligan. My mana is just not good enough. Okay, so 0 lander. Got it. Double Dwarven Mine. Let's tuck one of those bad boys. And a breach. Yeah. Alright, so should have kept the first one, but that's fine. We'll be fine. It's all going to be okay. See what I said? I said it. It's gonna be just fine. Our land gives us a 1/1 red dwarf creature. So, I mean, at this point, I just don't know how we could lose. Is the real comment. I'm just not entirely sure that losing is possible from this point. Snick, you got it. Right. You got Teferi Time Raveler? Do ya? Eh? Come on, bring it on. What? We get a tapped Stamping Grounds. Alright. Let's fire off this tapped Sacred Foundry? No, untapped Sacred Foundry. Because next turn they could play Teferi plus... no, they can't. They're not ahead. They're behind. Why are they behind? Did they miss land drops? They just missed a land drop and they're going to play an Ambush Viper? I guess I can remand that? Man, I am just not paying enough attention, I guess. That's fine. Play Foundry, save fetch. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably the right thing to do. Okay. My Dwarf token next turn is going to end the Snapcaster Mage's career, so that's pretty good. Oh, they hit a Field of Ruin. Well, there's the guy I was worried about. Skidoosh. Should have left Veil of Summer up here, but they can't force a negation because it's their turn, so we're okay. Cool. Okay. So... Dwarven Mine. Then Teferi bounced your Ice Fang. It's not like a huge amount of value in that, but feels pretty good. Yeah. Skadoosh. Get out of here, nerd. Yeah. No, I understood the context of your play Foundry save fetch. Resolves. Please bounce my dude. Oh, friendo. Oh, right, I can't Veil. Because they've got a Teferi and I've got a Teferi. Whoops! So I should have played the Veil while Teferi was in the stack, I guess. But then that doesn't necessarily mean that they... Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so I definitely screwed that up. Nicely. Teferi fights. Not something I'm used to playing out. Silence. That's really not useful right now. Okay, so we have no way to get that Teferi off the table. So I think this turn we're playing Sacred Foundry, Farseek, Rest in Peace. Yeah, that seems fine. Hello. Trigger. Mine. They called it a mine. Oh! That's funny. So the way Dwarven Mine is templated, if I get it with Farseek, it doesn't do its thing because it can't come into play untapped even though I have 3 other mountains or more. So I'm learning things about my deck too. Sometimes you gotta hit that brew of the Faithless Variety. My opponent's still screwing up all of their ability to draw lands. But hey, we're going to be just fine. Probably not. I can't cast any of these cards in my hand. So, Bolt. Alright, cool. I wonder if I have another Dwarven Mine in here. I have 4. Well, this bodes ill. Oh, that can't possibly be good. Field Snake. They definitely have 1, which I gave them the extra draw for earlier because I'm a smart and thin human. Sure. Really doesn't matter because I can't actually cast anything off of it. Oh wait. You got it, friend. So if I draw into Emrakul Breach within the next 2 or 3 turns, we can veil them. They can, or we can veil. If they counter the veil, we can silence. If they counter the silence, then we get to breach. We have enough mana for. I was supposed to fetch out a dwarf there and block their Snapcaster Mage. Uro? Sure. Okay, our Emrakul is no longer going to kill you. Bolt. Do it. Do it. It's not a bolt. Alright, probably need the extra bolt in the deck. Yeah, you gotta float the mana. You don't not float the mana. You gots to do it. Okay, so now I can't play my Veil of Summer, so that's super. Even though I frequently poke at my opponents when they float mana and then don't do anything with it. Sure. Attack me. Okay. So I should have been at slightly higher life here if I was playing tight. But again, we don't get 5-0s here, and the reason is because we play like crap. Any merit to not blocking with Dwarf? No. I mean, technically yes, because then I could attack the Teferi and then bolt it. I'm going to have 4 here, and I don't have either piece of my combo yet, so I'm pretty sure... Well, yeah, I mean, they had the path, but I mean, that was mildly likely no matter what. Well, I got halfway there. Maybe we draw a breach? Maybe? Okay. So we've had 2 non-games. I screwed up this one, but I screwed it up in such a way that I immediately lost, which doesn't feel like a real game. Maybe Remand is not good here. Maybe I'm supposed to go down on counter magic. And maybe I'm supposed to keep more combo pieces in. I feel like there was definitely some windows where we could have just jammed through. These rest in pieces are slow and bad. I think there's a good chance we might be able to squeeze through a combo. I guess this is easier to cast. I'm trying to figure out which one I'm supposed to keep. It's probably supposed to be a 2-2 split if we're going to go technically correct. Alright, let's do it. You're boarding in the combo, or are you boarding out the ramp? Because I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm boarding out a single Farseek and it doesn't feel wrong. Maybe it is. I mean, I guess I'm not throwing that back. Okay. Astrolabe, you got it. More breaches. I mean, that seems fine. Ooh. hello, friend. This thing. This thing. Heyo. Yeah. All right. So we go top new. I can't. Really would like to hit a land for next turn. Yeah, this is the point where not playing like this, decks like this very often makes me kind of weird because I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? So I definitely need to hit land drops, and I don't think I can afford to just sit on this stuff. Well, we'll put Teferi on top. We might be fetching past him. Don't snake me. Don't do it. Have a heart. Damn it. So good. Snake is so good, friends. Try both to the bottom. It's probably not going to matter. Well, their deck is pretty slow. Unless they just like to ferry me here, which is going to be a problem. They did not. Foundry. Ooh. Hey. All right. Trigger. Visions. Hey. All right, let's go bottom top. Scry first before what? Well, that's frustrating. What? I don't... How did you... I have green mana up. Why would you... I guess it stops me from casting Teferi in the future. That's fair. Okay, well, let's hope they don't have another field. Okay. Cast Visions before playing Mine. Yeah, I mean, I kind of considered it, but I was like, eh. I don't think it largely matters. It's probably correct. Hey! Oh my god, that's so horrible. Oh, why is this deck playing one basic? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now we need 2 or 3 land drops. We have basically no colors left. Huzzah. Yeah. It's something. Get him, little dwarf. Smash. We're not winning, but we're not losing by that much. Here goes big Teferi, and then we're just done. Looks like. I love that their play this game was like just fields and lands and cantrips. Worms of the Earth. Womp womp. That is a card. Yep. Big Teferi. Yep. Down tick for some reason? No, of course not. Untap. Sure. What if I bolt it? Please counter me. Really? That's a shame. Alright. Still fine if we draw land. I mean, they didn't counter my bolt, so we're not fine, because that means they have a counter out. And I don't have the mana to fight them. The double field was savage, because otherwise we would have 5 there. Which, ideally, we actually want 6, but... Uro, sure. Okay, am I supposed to cycle Veil here? I probably am. Nightingale won the Modern Super PTQ. Nice. So it was fine, should have been in the game. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be in the game for a long time. We're against Bant. See this Ice Fang Coatl? That's literally going to be their win condition in this game. At least they're tanking on this. I'm trying to figure out what I can play on 3 afterwards. Okay. The answer was nothing, by the way. But this means we can set up for breach into breach if I hit a land. So they'll have to have 2 counters, which is certainly possible. I could also silence into Indomitable Creativity here and then just get an Emrakul on the board. Teferi can't currently deal with Emrakul. Yes, I understand we can silence them in Creativity. And then breach next turn if they can deal with the first Emrakul. The problem is little Teferi deals with it. There's just so many things in their deck that actually do deal with Emrakul. I think we're supposed to do it. It just sucks. We'll hack our way through what they've got. Oh, weird. Doesn't target. Not Orum's Chant? Can I get an exclamation point card on Orum's Chant? I want an exclamation point card on Orum's Chant. Alright, let's hack through their counter magic, I guess. Okay, that one does target. Cool. Nope. Alright, let's attack Teferi. Maybe we rip another land. Problem is they've got a lot of permanents now, so one Emrakul is not going to do it. Yep. Okay, so they'll only have 6 mana on my turn. Snake attacks, sure. And land. Land. I mean, sure. Hooray! Question mark? That doesn't feel good. Sure. So even if we got the Emrakul there, they were going to be able to block it and take 0 damage? That sucks. Yep. Think we're in the market for blocking that. because I could draw Creativity, but it doesn't really matter because getting Emrakul into play on my side as a blocker is not a big... It would get us one more turn that way. Depends on what land I draw. Actually, no, it doesn't. My only painless land is in play. So, a good chance that whatever land we draw here is irrelevant. Super. Cool. We got them good in game 1, but they mulliganed to 4, so that didn't feel great. And then I slightly goofed up game 2. Game 3 was just a rough hand, but I don't think I could toss that back. I think I'm supposed to keep all the Farseeks in every matchup. It just feels so weird. Like, Farseek and Veil of Summer are the green cards. Dwarven Mines also comes in pain-free on tap. That's true. Dwarven Mines was the actual option. It was the only option. I mean, the game was the game. We're playing a bunch of clunky 4 and 5 mana spells in our otherwise kind of okay deck. Like it looks like we're playing like 4-color Scape Shift, like BTL Scape Shift, but we're not. Unfortunate games happen all the time, my friend. We got a sick beans icon, though. I mean, what are you going to do, you know? Digging the beans. I mean, I need to fix the background on them. I was trying to fix them, and then I was looking at them in like the Windows like image viewer, and it looked like it was empty, but it wasn't. Okay, I think I'm supposed to keep this on the draw. I think this is a reasonable number of redraws. Obviously, I'm missing a color because I can either Remand or Polymorph, but ooh. Hopefully it's bad Tron. Wow, that's not the greatest draw. Am I supposed to just get the Sacred Foundry and just start running off silences on them? Okay, so it is E-Tron. That sucks. I mean, it gets really good really fast. All we need to do is draw 2 lands. How many lands is this deck playing? Hold on, I don't know. 22. It's not too bad. TKS ruins our day. Did I miss the Humans League, or did we start? No, we started with this. So Humans will be at this. Deck plays 22 lands. Yeah, I looked it up. I think I'd rather Remand a Thought-Knot Seer and then silence. So, because the Remand can get me to the silences. So let's do that. Proactively set a stop on my opponent's turn. Thing about running silences on them is that it doesn't matter if they hit Tron. So these are all kind of like the world's crappiest time walks. Beep, beanie. Hey, we're getting there. All right, 1 more land required. So Stomping Grounds, shack it, and pass the turn. You bet that the firing off remands we probably shouldn't fetch now. That is correct. Which I did not do. Here's going to be complete the Tron, TKS. No, they didn't. Karen? I don't think so, friend. So we just need to draw a fetch or otherwise here. Or within the next 2. Skadoosh. I mean, that's pretty good as far as non-fetch draws go. Yeah, alright. double Abrade. And we do have the lightning bolt, so if they wish with Karn, they get wrecked. I guess I could shatter the Mind Stone here. They probably have another land. Yeah, there we go. Karen. Oh. Smashy boy. All right. Well, guess I'm getting beat up a little bit. Let's top deck a land. Come on, baby. Skadoosh. I mean, kind of. That might work. That doesn't work. Shoot. Had to be slightly more specific. I just didn't want to fire off the Abrade and have them like just slam the land and then slam the Karn, which they could have done. I guess that means with the way the draw worked out, I would have been able to silence them the next two turns after, but... Okay, so we're mostly dead. Yeah. Liquid metal coating, please. Please. Come on. Sorceress Spyglass. Yes. But also... Bolt? Spyglass doesn't do anything here. Spyglass is fine. Oh no, technically they could choose a fetch land. Hopefully they don't. Thank you for the follow, Glory Fades. I am not a professional quality streamer, so the stuff popping up on my screen, I don't actually get to see that. And I don't have a audio cue set up. Someday I'll figure out how to do that stuff. They get to see my shame. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Yeah, that's a card name. So I have double Abrade anyway, so let's kill their Karn. And then I can go Abrade, Pitch Silence, Abrade, Pitch Silence if I have to. They want to top deck a fetch land here. Yeah. Dwarven Mine or fetch land, that's where we're at. Bye, Karn. Do it. Why you gotta be like this? Eh? Eh? Come here. So as long as it's not a second smasher. Blast Zone. Alright. Alright. Well, time for a bucket of suck. Skidoo. Okay. It's cool, we're playing a combo deck, we can still win. Oh, thank you, friend. I seem pretty dope. Well, I'm not down with the children's language, but I think that's still okay. Not Ugin. Not Ugin. Actually, Ugin's fine, right? Ugin doesn't kill Emrakuls. Oh, Walking Ballista. Oh, that's much worse. Although, you know. Okay. You know when the Mox qualifier points expire? I don't actually know. We want to fire this off before they're main. I want to fire this off before they untap. That's what I want to do, Roy. Because I don't want to lose this game to this Walking Ballista. I don't even know if they have 8 mana, but I definitely want to fire this off before they untap, I think. I guess the argument for doing it in their upkeep is they could put me to 1, but if I'm at 1, I can't fetch. Really don't want to be in a spot where I'm not allowed to fetch, because fetching is going to get us an Emrakul, so that'd be great. My opponent has decided we're going to stop hammer time during my main phase. No, I'm just stuck in the draw step because they decided that they... Okay, I'm going to go past the main phase 2, past the end step, did you F6? They did not. Good for them. Oh, they did! Got him. I just MTGO'd them, baby! Probably won't matter. Yeah. I mean, I was a little... that's kind of fine here. I don't think they're going to counter me. I'm not worried about that. I kind of want to fire off this Remand on something else that they play this turn. The next thing they play is about to be the threatening thing. There it is. Skadoosh. Alright. Land. I mean, that's a redraw, and we're not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Oh, come on, deck. Please. Please. Alright. Thing that is going to slow them down the most is to bounce the Mind Stone. Well, that's ever so slightly punishing. They still probably play the Chalice before they play the Walking Ball this turn, but... Want to draw a white land. We didn't. Why would we want to draw a white land? To cast Silence into the Chalice of the Void? I guess you were thinking I was going to bounce the Chalice. I just didn't really see the value in doing it. Like, most of our 1-mana spells are not super good here. I mean, obviously they would kill this Walking Ballista, so that would be really good right now. So I think we're in big trouble. Oh, hooray! So the question is, do I even bother comboing here? I don't, right? I could polymorph their Ballista, but like, that doesn't seem good. Thought you were going to bounce Chalice. I didn't see the value in it at the time. I felt like bouncing the Mind Stone would slow them down slightly more, but that was probably incorrect. Because then I guess I could... No, yeah. I'm supposed to... Yeah, they can disrupt our combo. No, I'm aware of that. Yeah. But I think I have to polymorph their Ballista, right? When they activate on it, we'll see. So they'll put me to 1 if I do this, but if I don't do this, I'm just dead, so. Shasha! What do you got in your deck, nerd? I'm wondering what they'll do here. Sure. Depends on what's in their hand, obviously, but like, if they don't, they can let this resolve now? Cool. They hit Thought-Knot Seer? Is that what they hit? Is that how that works? Look at the cards. I'm looking. Okay. Sure. We could top deck another combo piece. Great. Super. Yep. Sure. What do you got, nerd? What do you got? Can't top deck a combo piece plus mine, though. We have a mine in play. Okay, so we get the jump block here with a dwarf. So then the fact that we can't top deck mine plus combo piece is relevant, although we have a Remand, so maybe they play something. If it gets to end step, we can cast one of our spells and then respond to the Chalice trigger by remanding it. Thought we didn't want to fetch Apologies. Well, we didn't want to if they were going to Ballista me down to 1, but they didn't Ballista me down to 1 because they wanted the Polymorph to resolve. They didn't decide to just Ballista me down to 1. Because if they Ballista me down to 1, then I can't fetch, but they didn't do that. Yeah. Karen. Remand. More Teferis, yay! They only have 3 mana left. I can bounce the Thought-Knot Seer, play Teferi, bounce the Chalice, and then upkeep silence them? No, I don't have double white. Alright, we'll see. Let's be real, this has been a wacky game. So we have to bounce the Thought-Knot Seer. That's like 100%. Okay. This is draw 2. Okay, so we're going to play Teferi and then Serum Visions. Nope, can't do that either. Colors are goddamn awful. Oh, I can if I... No, I can only fetch tap lands. Well, we might as well bounce the Chalice too, I guess. No, I don't need to bounce the Chalice now. I can just plus Teferi and bounce the Chalice on next turn. That's much better. And then with the setup of this hand, we just pass. They're going to get to Thought-Knot something. They're going to crank Blast Zone? Sure. I would love you to Blast Zone X2. That would be wonderful. Please do it. Do it now. Do it. Yep. So then I can bounce Thought-Knot Seer again this turn. So we can dig quite wonderfully deep. But bouncing Thought-Knot means I can't Chalice, so we'll see. Oh, please don't have it all. That's fine. It's bad, but it's fine. Okay, do I need my dwarf now? No. Does getting my dwarf hurt me? No. Because then I have one less Dwarven Mine to draw. Hey! Alright, so we've got instant speed Emrakul. So we can bounce a Thought-Knot and then pass the turn, or we can bounce the Chalice and then upkeep, silence them, and then die to their 2 attacking creatures. Okay, so I have to bounce one of the Thought-Knots. I thought so. This means I can't instant speed Creativity. Unless I play this Teferi, but then I won't have enough mana. Cool. So let's just Indomitable Creativity now. I think that's the deal. I think that's the dealio. Or Polymorph. Either one works. Alright. Mom's home. Look at the cards. Hi, Mom. We don't necessarily win from here, but we're certainly not going to die to this Thought-Knots here. If there's a smasher off the top, we die, unfortunately. But hey, we got the Emrakul into play. All right, we're doing it. We are doing it. Let's see him play another expedition map. Come on. Do it. Do it up. Come on. Come on. You got this. All right, while they're tanking on this for a million years, I'm going to be right back. Tarn. Oh boy, that's probably gonna kill the shit out of me, isn't it? All right, you got it. So bridge, we can creativity the bridge, right? We can also Teferi the bridge. Let's see. Walking Ballista. Oh, well that's just super rude. Oh, that sucks. Well, we did what we could. Well, there's nothing I can do about the Karn, so you know. I don't know if I need the Karn's lethal. All right, do I think silence is definitely less than great here. Maybe a bolt. Wear Tear seems good. They could have just animated their spyglass. Yep, they could have done that too. I think I'm supposed to bring in breaches, but I also think I'm supposed to keep the combo. But if I bring in breaches, I need more Emrakuls. And then I don't know if any number of lightning bolts is particularly necessary. I mean, it does shoot Karn, but if this is the stuff I'm planning on doing, I don't think I really care. Just go full goofy, all-in combo. Just head over heals. Keep the land heavy hands that just jam some Emrakuls. Yeah, I think this boarding is good. I think pulling entirely off the one drop is not wrong at all. Let's breach him. Yeah, that'd be great. Chris Martin would be proud. Okay, so no. Well, it's rough, but it actually has everything here. We just get to turn for them. So send the breach, because breach requires another combo piece, and let's hope we don't get TKS twice. Okay. So this is our last land drop. So Scalding Tarn, go. I mean, I don't know about nice, but acceptable. Hand's the keeper. Okay. It's getting better. If we'd drawn an Abrade, that would have been nice. Oh boy. Okay, Remand. Okie dokie. I guess we maybe get there. Let's do it. It's TKS proof. It's really not. turn 2 Thought Knot, turn 3 Thought Knot would have been a tad unfortunate, my friend. Tad, just a scotch. Yeah, but they could have gone turn 2, 2, and 3. Yeah. Smashy boy. That's perfect. How's it going, buddy? See ya. Skidoo. Ooh, nice. What is this? Oh, that's such a pain in the ass. Wow, that is so frustrating. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's all gonna be fine. Oh, right. The way I just did that was poor. So we can go top. It doesn't completely doesn't matter at all. Cool. Yeah. So we can fetch a shock, kill the ballista, fetch the dwarf, and then polymorph on my turn. Would definitely give us the suck. Yes. So I don't need green mana. I don't want to fetch proactively, so let's just take the damage. Okay. Crank Ballista? Matter Reshaper. Ah, the Matter Reshaper of Etron. So here's my removal spell. Get the Mountain. Cast Abrade. Trigger. Well, that ain't not bad. Alright, Dwarven Mine, make a dude. Polymorph, that one. I can't cast the Serum Visions this turn anyway. Well, here's Mom. Okay. Hello. Mom's home and she's pissed. Oh, that's... Is that lethal? Oh, don't tell me that's lethal. Oh my god. Why? Wait, no, it's not. I'm only taking 5. Never mind. Never mind. We good. We good. So does mean we can't attack them? What the... What? Okay, yeah, they've got enough... So they've got enough permanents I can't attack them. So I need to deal with both the Reshapers, or... Yeah. Okay, so this is one blocker. Yeah. So this could get me something else. There it is. No, it's not. I can attack them and then make a new Emrakul, plus have a blocker. Cool. They're probably not expecting that, so bottom, because it doesn't matter. I'll put it on the top. Okay, so combat. Alright, cracking in. So they have to sacrifice at least one creature, and then I make a dwarf, and I... Yeah. Trigger. Eldrazi Temple, sure. Damage. So then we recycle What? Oh, it's protection from colored spells. Super. So I lose anyway? I guess I could kill... No, because I don't have blue. Alright, we're dead. Yeah, we can't target our Emrakul. Okay, doesn't matter then, right? Alright, I found the play to lose line, although we were dead anyway? Is there anything else that we can do here? No, because the Reshaper just kills me, no matter what. Fair enough. We just got out beat up. Alright. We just fetch a dwarf, we die if we fetch a dwarf. We can't play... Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no creature that they can flip into that isn't... Yeah. Reshaper's a pain. Well, I mean, just the fact that they have a second creature. Yeah. They just need... It's just they had the second creature, so that's all that mattered. Sure. Mulligan. Keep. Bottom. Silence in the Dark. Because now we just need to draw one combo piece. Ad nauseum, huh? Alright. Well, that's a great pickup, so... Top. If I want to draw a second Remand, I can wait out next turn and do that. I may opt. Okay, that's probably not ad nauseum. Probably not ad nauseum with opt. Okay. So we're in the Memorial to Genius bracket. Interesting. Right. Probably want the double Remand. Let's just shock it. I also don't know what this is. I'm confused and aroused. I'm feeling a large number of powerful emotions. Yeah, exactly. Alright. No spells. Second Memorial to Genius. Even when those were standard legal, that's a bit of a stretch. Okay. Scalding Tarn. Pass the turn? I don't think I just jammed Teferi here. Because there's like infinite chance they have something up. They have to have something up. I do not know what this could be, but if this is blue-white, as foretold, living end again, they're not doing a very good job. Triple Memorial. Okay. Fetch? So I can get a tap land? Cool. Well, what's the worst thing I think they could do to me? Let's find out. I'm curious. I'm intrigued. You've piqued my interest, opponent. What is this? Okay. This seems bad for you. I have no idea what they're going to be doing to me here, but I'm probably about to lose. I have to be about to lose, right? Think twice. Okay. Is this like budget blue-white control? If it is, why didn't you have a counter for my Teferi? You also have Teferi? D-Sphere. Sure. That's fair. They're a combo deck that just wants raw cards. I have no idea. New Perspectives. That could be New Perspectives combo, but then they have this. This is Flashback, right? They need a lot of cycle cards for New Perspectives combo. We haven't seen anywhere near enough. At least one of their lands would have had it, right? Okay. I can Teferi to bounce the Detention Sphere and just tempo them, and assuming that I draw a land next turn, that's pretty good. Let's see what we draw first. Not great. All right, let's see if I can pick up a land here. Teferi, Time Raveler. Bounce the sphere. Draw land. Draw land. Draw land. Hey, we did it. Sweet. Yeah. So keep that one. And then we'll plus. And then we'll play Bloodstained Mire and pass the turn. Alright. And then we're going to make a dwarf and Remand. And then we should be good to go. I wouldn't bet a pitcher on it. That's fair. Colonnade. I'm still on budget blue-white. Still on budget blue-white. Do 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 do. Got him. Played 0 interaction. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just... Yeah, I mean, I would too, but they're also playing Memorial to Genius, and now we've seen a Celestial Colonnade, so it's like... I have no idea what this could be. So we're gonna just be ready to go Polymorph at instant speed and Remand there. Oh, I should shock that. Oh, we'll be fine. Definitely should have shocked that. I was, for some reason in my brain, I was convinced that we were going to be fine with that on mana. Maybe they boot up Colonnade here? D-Sphere. So, because their deck has at least one D-Sphere in it, I don't want to just jam combo here and get it D-Sphered. Yeah. If I had the one more mana here, like I was supposed to, we'd be in great shape, but I'm going to take it. If we lose the game because I did the thing badly, then that's where we're going to be. Memorial to Genius still fits with the New Perspective theory. Sure, but I don't think the Colonnade does, and I don't think the Think Twice does. Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright, tech. Thankfully, they've disrespected our dwarf. I mean, they've got main deck Mystical Dispute here. We get crushed. Or unsummon. They scooped. Okay. Do I bring in Veil? I mean, I guess I'm supposed to, but like... Is this... Do I do similar boarding to before where I just go all in on combo? I can board in Wear Tear as well. 2 Silence, 1 Serum Vision, something like that. Yeah. I don't know if this is right or wrong, but it's gonna be all right. We're up game 1. You all know what that means. It's time to lose the match. I don't think boarding out Serum Vision makes it. I just didn't want to board out 3 silences and leave in 1. You're probably right. I mean, I agree with you. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm going to stick this one and slow roll to lands. So we're going to go turn 1, fetch, shock, Serum Visions. My biggest fear right now, winning this match without finding out what our opponent's playing. I agree with that. We could just scoop game 2 if it looks like we're going to win, to get to game 3 and see if they do stuff. Colonnade. Very well. Okay. Woof. Bottom. Bottom? Yeah, because we want to draw lands. That's the only thing that matters. Well, I don't think you need to worry about us winning the match without knowing what they're on. They should get a chance to show us this game. Hey, we did the thing. Cool. And then I have multiple fetches, so we can get to the next one. Bridge that gap. Bridge that. Ooh, very nice. All right. Mesa on top, mine on top of that. Cool. If we end up fetching for any reason, I would rather draw mine first. And they called it a mine. A mine. All right. What if, since the points on this league are house money anyway, hear me out, Roy. What if, even if we can combo them, we just hang out until we know what they're up to? What do you say? Wish we had a lobotomy effect simply to satiate my curiosity. I mean, your curiosity should go on a flyer. That's all I know. That's all I could tell you. Okay, so we're going to draw the Mesa now. Sure, that's fine. So, Mesa. End of turn, we go fetch, fetch, mine. We get an untapped green. Sacred Foundry. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's probably the line, Roy. I like that line. All right, Dwarven Mine. Here's my token. May I end the turn? I may. Well, that's just phenomenal. Okay. Go to attack. Interaction. All right, friend, you got me. Well done. I'm satisfied. My opponent has done something. All right. Hello. Okay. The Snapcasters are not even close to being the most like expensive cards on Moto. If they have D-Sphere, I just want to draw this card now. I don't think they're likely to have any kind of burn, and this costs 5 to activate, so or save to combo next turn. Yes, Snapcasters are like 10 tickets, so if you want to build a budget deck, you can build it with Snapcasters as like your only expensive card. I don't think it's worth holding the land for our combo turn, and then we ripped another one anyway, which like obviously confirmation bias, but I think we're fine to play the land out there. Yeah. And like we're not all in on that combo, right? Because if we draw an Emrakul, we're in business. Okay, my opponent is very, very dead, which is a shame. Polymorphed our token into a land. Yeah. Yes, they did. From a certain point of view. Alright, what do you got? I can just kill them, right? Like, am I supposed to send the... Like, am I supposed to tell them that I'm streaming now and that they... I can't tell this person that I'm streaming now. Like... I'm just going to combo them, and I think we might just have to live with the fact that we're never going to know what deck Viceroy 1 registered here. You have plenty of time on clock. I'm not worried about the time on clock thing. I'm just worried about them like just not having it. Like I just feel like a jerk. So I'm literally about to make an Emrakul. Yeah. I just don't see that playing out well for us, trying to find out what they're on, if they're on some budget deck. And we just like Teferi'd and then comboed them. I just wasn't feeling it. Like if you were in the pilot seat here, go for it, but that didn't feel right to me. Like I said, hey there, good luck and have fun at the beginning, and yeah, I mean, sure, but they didn't say anything to me all match. They scooped out before they even saw the Emrakul in game 1, so you know, I don't know. I don't feel good about it, so I'm not gonna do it. All right, let's do it. Let's play some Magic the Gathering. In terms of the main deck configuration, this is not a good hand. However, we only need to draw a Creativity or a Polymorph, so it's not difficult displaying interest, though. They're playing Memorial to Genius. Yeah. It's not. I don't know. It just didn't feel right to me. I couldn't find the words, the right way to ask them what they were playing without coming off like a jerkbag. I feel like the internet tone filter is just going to eat whatever I say. So even if I'm like, wow, you don't often see a lot of Memorial to Genius in modern format. Like, I think I'd keep... Yeah, I'm keeping 2. I'm keeping on the play. We have double Remand, and all we need to draw is Polymorph or Indomitable, so... Okay, this will be ad nauseum, right? Or dredge? Ad nauseum. Yeah. Where's the Lotus Bloom? You can type douchey in my chat. I'm okay with douchey. Douchey is acceptable language for the level of professionalism I'm trying to give off here. See, this is the Seachrome Coast deck. Okay. This is going to be Pentad Prism? Talisman, sure. I'm going to remand that. Skidoosh. Now we make the ad nauseum player sad. Ha! Even if they play Thassa's Oracle and try to kill my Teferi, we're going to be A-okay. They could... Is there a way for them to have enough mana to Angel's Grace, Spoils of the Vault, Thassa's Oracle? Yeah, they just need a monkey. A monkey and a Manamorphose. So we could lose here. Unlife? Yeah, Unlife is fine. So we go plus... We just didn't draw a creativity or otherwise, but that's okay because we have Remand Farseek here. We can try to hit one next turn. So we are going to put a dwarf into play, but it's a good quote. That's a good quote. Angel's Grace? No. City, sure. Talisman, sure. Alright, you know what it's time for. It's time for some Dwarven Beatdown. I think more blue is good here. I think I want to Abrade their Talisman. Yeah. Skidoosh. Combo. Oh. Alright, we're on the beat them down with multiple dwarves plan. It's not a good plan, but it's the only plan we've got. Damn it. It's the only plan we've got. As keeper of the quote list, you have to make sure to prune it from time to time. Make sure all of the quotes are of the highest quality. I think that the Tree Folk one, the tournament on Saturday was great for quotes. That was wonderful. I don't know if you saw on Twitch, I had a highlight for the playing the MTGO challenge with Dead of Winter. I just snipped out. Yeah. Every time you tap mana, you're bringing yourself closer and closer to death, you fool. 4 mana. What is this? Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. What if I remand? What would you do? What would you do? If you were asked to give up your life for freedom, would you say you would do it? Or would you say it was kind of... Not going to finish those Trey Parker lyrics, but they are wonderful. Let's get another white in case we top deck a Silence. Silence could be good here. Alright, Skadoosh? Maybe? Game win? Nope. Alright. They're probably just replaying Jace next turn. Let me tell you about this Dwarf Beatdown plan. The Dead of Winter highlight. Okay, good. Because I enjoyed that highlight. I was just so not ready. I was not ready to draw that Dead of Winter. I was not ready for it to resolve, and I was not ready for them to scoop. That's not an Angel's Grace at all. What do you have, opponent? Is it just Jace again? Are you going to go down a Gemstone Mine here? Pentad Prism, sure. Are you slow rolling this? Like, I don't... Alright. It's okay. It's cool. Doesn't matter. Oh, they can... No, they can't. Okay. Zug zug. Dwarven Mine beat down. These guys with their pickaxes are just... Goodness gracious. There's just no escape for my opponent. Alright, we're going to bounce their Phyrexian on life here. Which obviously I could wait until I had them at 0, but... There you go. Well, also, Jace is supposed to be in the inverter deck. There was a... Did you ever see the Sultai inverter deck for Pioneer? That played Uro and... Uro inverter and Jace. I wonder if we see something crazy here, like a value ad nauseum. There's like no chance. It doesn't work for this deck. It doesn't work in Modern. It does work for Storm and Legacy, but it doesn't work in Modern. I think they just have to replay the Phyrexian on life off of City Mine. Yeah. Cool. So we are looking to rip another Teferi or a Silence. Do I pull out the 4th Dwarf? I could bolt them now and then put them to 0. Yeah. Do I have to bolt them now? It's more mana efficient to bolt them now. I don't want to put the 4th Dwarf into play, and it doesn't really affect... Okay, so we win. Okay, we win. Got it. So plus this... Man, this has been such a goofy game. Didn't have to plus this at all. I just did. Attack with all creatures. Put them to 0. I did the thing. I did the thing. Yay! Yay! No combo, no problem. What's up, nerd? GG. I'm running out of time. Let's pick up the pace. See ya. Boosh. State-based actions. No. Oh my god, why? I mean, I guess I never had to show them what I was on. Okay, so that seems good. We definitely want more combo. And maybe Veil. Bolt is generally quite poor. Silence seems like it could be really good. And Abrade is actually also fun, kind of okay. I think we trim one combo piece, and maybe an Abrade. Braid's not quite the best. What do you think, Roy? I am now slightly more in tune with this deck. I think this is good sideboarding here. Oh, I didn't bring in the breaches. Whoops. Man, that's going to be a bit more of a squeeze, huh? Rather trim Veil of Summer. Okie dokie. So like this? Just bring it in for Pact of Negation. They could play Mystical Dispute, but breaches would be nice. Yeah. Okay, sorry. This is the sideboarding. Seems okay. Okay. I'm like not the happiest about losing the Abrade, but like there's not really anything else here I'd rather lose. Silence and Remand could be really, really, really good against them. I could get behind this, and I will. Like a cart that I've got to push to the market, I could get behind that, and I will. All right, that's a keeper. Touch a keeper. It's not good, but it's a keep. I need a clip of that. I need a clip of that so I can play it. I need you in a suit, and I need you to look blandly at the camera and say it with very little charisma. Or like way too much suburban dad running for their was it MP? Yeah, running for the MP seat. Or even better, give it the crusty black and white. I endorse this product or advertisement. Or message? Product or message? I think it's product or message. I endorse this product or message. Look at how angry this Kami is. It's like 1.5 heads. It's really creepy. I love it. Mom's home. Sick. Okay, so top, bottom? Yeah. I guess I could have taken the Polymorph because it kind of helps me go off a turn faster, but... Shelldock Isle. Okay. Someone's cooking with propane over there. Oh yeah, I definitely... Well, no, I couldn't draw both, right? And I needed both to be able to combo as fast as I was thinking, so this is probably okay. Fun fact, the artist for Through the Breach based his Kami interpretation on Black Friday show. See, I didn't know that, Roy. That's, wow. That's incredible. Wow. Jeez, you just, Black Friday shoppers, you don't say. All right. Disruption. Interaction. Anything that deals with the things in their deck. That'll do. Alright, so this means I don't necessarily get to breach next turn unless I draw a land, but, oh, what the hell. Skidoosh. Hey, that'll do. That'll do, little deck. That'll do. Once we get to 9 mana, we can splash for days. Our star player has arrived. You mean Arid Mesa for Dwarven Mine? I believe you are correct, friendo. Jace. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're right. What would you do? Casting down their next upkeep. Absolutely. 10 out of 10. So we're going to end of turn. Get a dwarf. One dwarf. Dwarf here. We get to time walk them and then breach them? Yeah, seems good. Unless we draw the land here. They've stopped me on my upkeep to make it suspenseful. Oh, hello. So what if I wanted to Emrakul them twice? What do you figure? Okay, so the question is, I have Teferi in play. I can let them take their turn, right? And then I can blow them out in the middle of their combo. Is it... I have Teferi, right? I can't lose. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Like, I could just upkeep silence them, and I guess that's like... Then they can't add more than one permanent to play. Yeah, that's probably better. So we're going to take the less fun line, but I think it's technically correct. Yeah, that's how Teferi works. Well, so yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do it that way, but I think... Because on their turn, they could do something like cast Veil of Summer, and then I have to silence them immediately. Which, you know. No spells. Bye, friend. Oh, sure. You can play 6th permanent. That'd be great. Would you like a pistol to end yourself here? Okay. They milled me. How's it going there, Josh? Hope you were having just the best darn night. Yeah, sorry, friend. What we should have done is waited and then silenced in response to their Shelldock Isle, but there's always next time. Beat boo doo. Beat boo doo. Mom's home. She is pissed. Attack the player. I don't want to attack the planeswalker that they have to sacrifice. Man, I'm still sideboarding for that game, huh? Bye, friend. All right, Magic Online has decided to give us some gimme games so that we don't feel bad about horribly misplaying some of the earlier ones. Yeah. Let me hop into Stream Decker Home, because I think that's the Stream Decker bot. Leave mana symbol, join mana symbol. Okay. I had the bot leave my chat and then rejoin the chat, so maybe it fixed. We're on the play, hooray. Okay, so this is our game 1 configuration, so I'm going to mulligan that. It's no good. This is much better. Going to keep this, ship the Emrakul. With this deck, we never need the Emrakul in our hand, so makes that super easy. Still there. Well, damn. Do 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 do. Okay, yeah, got some card draws going. So I could Abrade their Astrolabe, but I'm pretty sure I want to ramp here. Get the Sacred Foundry. And there's a reasonable chance that they play Emrakul on turn 2. And then we get to Teferi bounce it and then Abrade it on the next go. Well, I'm glad you're happy that it's still there. Oh no. Mismatched lands. Mismatched land. Oh, is it Breach? Might be Jeskai Breach. Pentad Prism. Okay. Could be blue-white Urza. That seems like a reasonable draw. Do I silence, fetch, Sacred Foundry, play Teferi, blow up their Pentad Prism, or do I just jam Teferi here? They have Rebuke up. Yeah, I understand. But if I silence them first, then they can't stop Teferi coming down. I think that's better. And then if I get rid of their Pentad Prism, they can't Breach combo. They won't have enough mana. So I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Hi, friend. Bye, friend. Skadoosh. Huh. Remand is maybe kind of okay. Remand and Abrade is some decent levels of interaction. So this is Pentad Prism and then Emrakul. Could be. I'll bet they have an Emrakul. They're filtering. Ah. I was worried about that. I didn't say anything. Didn't want to wish it upon myself. Alright, let's get the Polymorph. Nope. Bottom. Mine. Trigger. Farseek. So I think... Oh, I wanted to cast the Serum Visions, so my bad. I think I just kill this Pentad Prism and hope they don't just combo me out of nowhere. The other option is if they have 1 mana, because I can kill the grinding station, and if they don't have one, yeah, it basically comes down to do they have the next piece of mana or not. So at this point, I'm just like, kill the prism, maybe be okay, but I don't think there's much else we can do here. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I'm just like, it's not. If they have land breach combo. Oh, Larynx Punchworthy with the Twitch Prime sub. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Punchworthy. You are awesome. You have been a frequent visitor here. I'm glad that your friend is enjoying the iceberg list. We did some good work with that the other day, so thank you so much. We're playing a crazy deck from Lawson Zandi. We're playing the Indomitable Creativity Polymorph deck and Modern. My opponent is tanking on my end step. I hope you and your adorable bear emojis are having a good time. Once we get up to more than, I don't know, like 40 quotes, the quote random will become really great. The goal is 100. We'd like to have 100. That was a really good quote. Matter Reshaper. Ah, yes, the Matter Reshaper of Etron. Was this Teferi bounce my token? No, don't do it. Have a heart. Pentad Prism again. Sure. Does this mean you don't have Grinding Station and Underworld Breach? You have enough mana. Do it. Damping Sphere. Okay, so this is like blue-white Teferi. Interesting. That's not a great draw, but I'll take it. Blue-white Urza, you say? What if Remand? What then? What say you? What say you, opponent? Wow, that's really rough. Alright, I've got 8 Primeval Titans in my deck. I would like to draw one. Is Pentad Prism like Approach of the Second Sun? It is exactly like Approach of the Second Sun in every way that matters. Yep. You say rough. I say our clock doubled. I really disagree with you. I think your assertion on the speed of our clock is incorrect at best. So I think this is the first matchup we've played against where I don't want to go faster. I think in this matchup we're probably going to bring in the Veil of Summers and maybe the Wear Tear, and then just leave everything else as is. Ah yes, my nemesis, the blocker. The ultimate nemesis of Roy, a single 1-power blocker. This is weird. Weird of Invention. Oh, Urza. Friend. Oh, friend. Oh. Wait, what? Shouldn't it? I don't understand. Shouldn't that have cost them more mana? I know it says without paying their mana cost, but I didn't think that's how that worked. Well... I don't even know if we're supposed to bring in Rest in Peace, because, like, I feel... Like, yes, they're gonna Thopter Foundry, like, Thopter Sword combo me, but... Yeah, okay, sure, you got it. So... I think... Fail for Bolt seems good. Wear Tear. I actually don't know if we need to board in Rest in Peace. I think we just need to have we need to have a hand where we hit a Titan. Like, we have 8 Titans in our deck, and we just didn't draw any for multiple turns. Yeah, I just don't think Rip is worth it against the combo Urza deck. Like, I think they'll be fine to power through that. I think we're good here. I don't even think I need to bring in Wear Tear. I'm not really worried about anything else they could bring in. I like Wear Tear somewhat too, but I think Abrade is better. Yeah, I think Abrade is just better, and I don't think there's anything else I really want to cut. Like, maybe I was supposed to keep Lightning Bolt in case they have Teferi Time Raveler, but it's really bad other than that. And we didn't see any Emrys either, so they might be on like a no Emry list. So I don't know what kind of psychos like to play. I don't think they play any enchantments at all. This is a beautiful, beautiful art. Making Thopters. I'd like to play first. Yes, please. Yes, this hand is keepable. Hopefully we don't draw a second Emrakul. But other than that, this is pretty good. It's kind of a mull to 6, but it's a pretty good... This is a pretty good 6. I was saying playing an Urza deck with no Emrys, with 0 Emrys is something that only the psychopathic Magic players do. Yeah, that's a good 6. All interaction, baby. Grafdigger's Cage. That is functional. Oops, they mulled to 6 for it. I was not supposed to shock there. That's great. I think I'm just gonna fire off my Abrade now. Yeah. And then, so if I wanted any particular color next turn, it's probably green over white. It likely is not gonna matter. No, white gets me to Teferi. But I need to play an untapped land anyway, so green gets me Farseek. Pretty sure we're just snapping off this here. We just got dunked on, is what I would say if we did. Well, the only thing I was gonna like do is maybe take out one Abrade for the Wear Tear, so we'd have the Wear Tear instead of the Abrade. But yeah, definitely wouldn't have been great to not have an out for the Grafdigger's Cage. Hantad Prison, Sacred Foundry, nice. Okay. Things are looking grim here for the home team. Just looking at top deck a combo piece. Okay, maybe they're land light. Here's hoping. Okay. Okay. Resolves. Oh, they are playing Jeskai. We just didn't see any red mana last game. Oh no, we saw Galvanic Blast. I'm an idiot. Alright. We're gonna braid that. Yeah, they have more mana than it looks like. Cool. Got there. Let's go get our Mesa. Not Mesa, Sacred Foundry. Yeah. Here's my dwarf. Dwarf meat Thopter. Dwarf meat Thopter. Hey, you! Alright, are they going to EOT make a Thopter out of Inbox Amber? They did not. Another Emery? Astrolabe. That's fine. You may have more Thopters. Four-color Dwarf Drazi. Yes, that is what we've registered. What if you didn't? Skadoosh. Alright. But we know they have a Teferi. Although we've got a Veil. So maybe we'll be okay here. Nope. We need too much mana. Alright, what's the right way to do this? I can attack. This is free right now. It won't be next turn. I guess we want another Remand. If I want another Remand, I should probably fetch first. Not that it really matters, but... Oh no, I needed the blue. Alright, well, here's hoping I somehow get away with this. Wow, that sucks. For reference, we haven't seen a single copy of any of our combo pieces this game. Yeah, you got it. So this is super, super bad because they've got Thopter Foundry to make blockers, so they can just do whatever they want, really. And Teferi has the ability to bounce Emrakul, so I think we're just toast here. I mean, I can resolve my own Teferi, but that doesn't matter. And then they make Thopters and attack it down. Not sure if we can do anything from here now that Teferi's on board. Like, am I wrong, or are we just done? I think we're just done. Like, I don't. Because I can't have Emrakul come in with haste. I guess I was supposed to board in the breaches, but every time I've tried to board in the breaches, we never hit enough lands. So I didn't. No, wait, did I? No, I didn't. Yeah, that was the last match. All right, so we're gonna get to 15 mana. Wait. No, we don't have enough mana producing lands. Yeah, we can. I know. I just looked. Why does Teferi stop us? So Teferi can bounce Emrakul, and the setup we're playing right now, because I decided not to board in Breach post board, means that we can't haste the Emrakul. So we could put an Emrakul into play, but we can't ever attack with it, and then they'll just bounce it with Teferi, right? Because that it doesn't have protection from colored permanents, it has protection from colored spells. Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, Teferi doesn't actually stop us from getting the Emrakul into play. For once, Teferi doesn't actually stop our combo from functioning, but Teferi does stop us from winning the game with Emrakul because he could just bounce it. So I think we're dead, but I'm going to stay in for a couple more turns for no particular good reason, just to sort of waste my own time, I guess. Second Sacred Foundry, sure. Babel, sure. Okay. So I mean, I guess we do it just for funsies. There's no point in not doing this. Mom's home. Is this alphabetical? I don't know how they arrange that. I missed 4-color iceberg. Me too, buddy. It's okay. We'll play more of that later this week. I just didn't want to play it right away. We're going to make a couple of tweaks to it. I want to get a Brazen Borrower and a Clothis in there. I don't know if I just don't have the same zest for life that people will to manage to successfully play a deck like this and have fun. But, or maybe we just drew a little rough. Maybe we had some slightly rough matchups. The Bant control deck, I was really surprised we got a game off them, but they mulled to 4, right? And we just turn 4 comboed them. Like, we pulled the classic Jeff Hoogland thing of, okay, well, in our very first game, we comboed off and killed them, and then for the rest of the league, we just suffered and flailed around. Yeah. All right, so 2 and 3, not the end of the world. We beat a budget blue-white control deck, as far as I can tell what that was. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, that's not the line of Activate Teferi. Yeah, this was something. Thanks, Lawson Zandi, for sending me this deck list. It's definitely something. If I was going to play this again, I think I would need a little more mental toughness in the way. I think you just genuinely dislike Pilot and Combo decks. I kind of had fun with the Grinding Breach deck, but it was also pretty good, right? Like, I played like 4 different Grinding Breach decks, and I had a reasonably good time with all of them. What I think I don't love about this is a lot like Ad Nauseam, where it's very clunky, and like there's not a lot that you get to do when you're not just drawing your combo pieces. I will say I do generally dislike piloting combo decks. I don't like decks where I have a bunch of dead draws. And by dead draws, I don't mean conditionally dead. I mean like dead as in game one. If you draw Emrakul, you can't do anything with it. You just can't. Whereas we really didn't get to do a lot of comboing here. And we did win a game with Dwarf Beatdown, so that was pretty amazing. That was some good television there. And then the transformational sideboard plan didn't really work because I don't. Maybe there's supposed to be better, like more fast mana in here. I think maybe this would be more fun for me if it was more just completely all in and trying to combo faster with maybe some artifact mana, or I don't know, so just more consistent mana, just trying to rock your way up to four or five mana really quickly. Anywho, we're going to be jumping over to a humans deck that was played by Justin Brickman to the first place of like the SCG that happened recently. So I've never played this deck before, but I've always wanted to play five color humans at some point in Modern. So stick around for that. Anyone live, if you're checking this out on YouTube, make sure you bash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in just a minute. Exclamation point deck has been updated. Is it playing Malcontents? Yeah, it has one. Malcontent targets. So you're worried about Leyline of Sanctity?